Hey PCH TV, this is Nino.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're at Cane's having
chicken strips and fries.
Today's discussion will be about how the gym has become popular amongst teens. Alright. So, my first question for you, why do you think the gym became so popular?
I think because it just gives you that aspect of being a strong person amongst other people that are not as strong as you are. I mean, I know it sounds kind of wrong, but it gives you that feeling of kind of a sense of empowerment, you own the place, you know what I'm saying? So going to the gym really gives you that sense of power, you can control things when you didn't have that sense of control before.
I definitely think it's because of social media. I think TikTok plays a larger role in that with all these influencers coming out showing off their bodies and stuff, and I think it makes people realize that, oh, I can obtain this.
And you can be just like them. I know exactly what you're saying, bro. I know exactly what you're saying. I think Instagram and TikTok, especially TikTok, it has a lot to do with this because all the new influencers like Alex Eubank,
Joey Swole,
Joey Swole, all these people, they really have an impact on young teens, and I think it's a good thing. And a lot of people don't like it, and it's a really debatable subject. But I'm not going to get into that. But yeah.
Actually, let's get into it. Why do you think it's so debatable? I personally think it's because of body dysmorphia and for putting out crazy images of oh, your body looks like this, and that's I guess where the controversy comes, because some people abuse steroids, which makes people, it gives people a false image.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So
they
you're saying
steroid,
you think people are gonna start resorting to steroids because they want to look like that?
Either that, or it's false information because they see that, oh, this person's on steroids, but they don't know that because they never say it. People don't admit to it, so they think that if they work out they're gonna look like that when it's steroids and also years of hard training.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I get what you're saying. Yeah, but honestly, it's really hard to obtain steroids unless you're above 20. So I don't think young kids really have to worry about it. But for some situations, I guess some kids could get a hold of it, but it's rare. So I don't think it should be that big of an issue.
This is really good.
This is really good. This bread is scrumptious. Look at that. Look at that bite. Look at that. Fire. So I actually have a question for you.
Sure.
When did you start lifting?
Well, I started lifting about a year and a half ago, maybe more. I went from being 110 pounds into being 190.
Okay.
But I just got sick. I just got over the flu, and I'm back at 176.
Okay. Yeah, because you were sick this whole week, so that must have had a major effect on your gains. Do you think you lost a lot of muscle, or do you think it's the same? It was just a lot of
I think I lost a lot of water weight.
Yeah.
I lost, I think, a little bit of muscle mass. Because also prior to that, I injured my hand, and I wasn't able to go to the gym. So I think I've lost some muscle mass, but I think it's attainable. And when I get back into it, I think because of the muscle memory, I'll get right back in place.
Yeah, muscle memory. Isn't muscle memory when your muscles will re-go to their normal size, I guess, or skeletal muscle mass?
It's a part of it.
After you lose them, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
It's a part of it, but muscle memory is more about the muscle itself just remembering a movement and contractment, which causes it to grow easier and to break down easier as well, when you especially feed your body proteins.
Okay.
But my biggest worry is not about my size right now, it's about my bench PR, because recently I just hit 225 for 2 reps.
Okay.
And my fear is that it will go back down to where it was.
225 pounds. And what's your body weight again?
When I hit that PR, it was at 185 roughly.
Okay. Wow. Damn, man. So what's your advice to other people our age, other 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds even? What's your advice to them to start having that motivation to go to the gym and actually get in shape?
Don't look too much at other people. Focus on your own gains. Don't look at the scale that much. And it's more of discipline rather than, oh, I have motivation. It's not, it has nothing to do with motivation. It's all about discipline, just going whenever you don't feel like it, going whenever you do feel like it, going whenever you feel like you can't. It's always good to push yourself and go as much as possible.
Yeah, and even though we're
And
eating
eat.
this,
Eat.
even though we're eating all these chicken strips and fries, this is just one cheat meal during the week. If you can obtain one cheat meal and eat healthy the whole week, that is very good. Like eat as unhealthy as you can one day, and the rest of the days just keep a clean diet, and then you'll be in fantastic
You
shape.
could also do a dirty bulk,
Yeah, but
I don't recommend it too much
That's only
because
if you're like
it will catch up to
if you're
you.
unhealthily skinny. If you're too skinny, like,
Yeah, that's what I did at first because I was
yeah.
only 110 pounds for a 6 feet tall person.
yeah, that's terrible. If you're 6 foot tall, you should be at least like 160, right?
150.
Yeah, 150. But that's still on the skinnier side.
Yeah. Where did you start? What was it like when you started lifting?
What was it like? At first I was like, I started really early, like a year ago, but I would always start for a week, take a month off, then maybe start for 2 weeks, and then just take 2 months off. Until one day I was like, I can't keep on doing this. It's either consistency or you're gonna get no progress. So now I go 6 days a week and I take Sundays off, and it's really effective. And I've noticed a big change in my life is physically and emotionally. It makes everything improve. It is a really good thing to get into. It's a very good thing to get into.
People don't really talk about the emotional aspect of going to the gym. You know, it just makes you feel
Makes you more
accomplished.
confident.
Makes you
And
confident and so accomplished.
Very accomplished. Very.
Like I remember before I used to go to the gym, I used to struggle with confidence. Like I would walk with my shoulders down, my head down a lot.
Yeah.
And since going to the gym, I was just like, I've noticed that I've walked my chest out more, and I have a correct posture, and I don't try to hide amongst people. I don't care anymore. I just feel confident.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It gives you a whole new. It makes you feel like a new person. It makes you like your old personality, your old hardworking, non-dedicated self. That's gone. You try new things. Once you start the gym, you'll do new social activities, new anything. Just everything changes. I advise you guys to go to the gym.
You meet a
If
lot
you're
of
in a bad
friends.
place in your life, go to the gym right now.
You meet a lot of friends at the gym.
And man, this chicken busting, bro. This is
I'm already
fire.
to toast.
I choked that toast down, man. I choked it down. I'm cutting that out. Alright, man. How many pieces do you have left? I got like 4 pieces left.
No,
I'm
2.
so full, man.
I have 2. And I have fries. I ate cereal right before this.
I'm gonna try to get all of this chicken now. I'm gonna try to do it. Maybe not the fries, but yeah, I'm gonna for sure get that chicken.
What do you think is like a good split, in your opinion?
A good like split. Well, the one I do, I don't know if it's the best one. I'm not an expert, obviously, but it works for me. I do chest and back one day. I do biceps and triceps the other day, and shoulders and legs the other day. The reason I do that is because, I guess I could do shoulders and biceps or shoulders and triceps, etc. But the reason I do shoulders and legs is because legs is like the hardest. It's not the hardest, but it's a bunch of muscles you have to work. So it's constant, so many machines, so many like exercises you have to do. So I do shoulders with it because it's like so far like back from like all the leg machines. It's like so much different. So it gives you like more energy and more stamina. So always like you don't do 2 major muscle groups or else that'll be very hard.
I think this is from personal experience. My split looks a little different. I start off with chest and triceps first day, so Monday. Tuesday it's back and biceps. The third day it's just legs itself, but every Wednesday I try to do it. So one Wednesday I focus on the front of my legs, like quads, and the front part of my calf, and then the next Wednesday or whenever is my next leg day, I try to focus on the back, like hamstrings, glutes, and the back part of my calf.
So you do 2 different leg days? I've never heard of that. That's cool. I've never heard something like that, but that's interesting.
Because they're such big muscles, you can't just. It's the bottom part of your body. I think you should spend equal amount of time training your legs, just like your upper body. This is Nino.
And I'm Zach.
And this concludes our segment of PCH TV.